had a clear discussion. In the last session, we had a clear discussion about, have you remembered, right? We, Java source file structure we are discussing. Java source file structure, we are discussing this concept, right? At the part of this concept, just I started about 1 or 2 important points I covered, right? A Java program can contain any number of classes. Regarding a Java program can contain any number of classes, any number of classes, right? But at most one class, very important words, sir. But at most one class can be declared as public. Regarding can be declared as public. Remember, but at most one class can be declared as public. If there is a public class, the name of the program and the name of the public class must be matched. Correct or not? The name of the program and the name of the public class must be matched. If there is no public class, regarding that, if there is no public class, then we can use any name for Java program. Regarding if there is no public class, then we can use any name for Java program, no problem at all. Everyone can able to understand, right? So public class is there or not? If the public class is there, the name of the program and name of the public class must be matched. If there is no public class, then we can use any name for the Java program, no issue at all. Clear, right? Sir, up to that. Next and after that, do you know, sir, if I'm using simply array list L is equal to new array list. Array list L is equal to new array list. Immediately, compiler is going to object. Hey, Durga, you are using array list. From where it's available, please let me know. Like, then you have to provide fully qualified name. Regarding that, then we require to provide fully qualified name. Right? Sir, what is that fully qualified name? Java.util.array list L is equal to new Java.util.array list. Regarding Java.util.array list L is equal to new Java.util.array list, like a fully qualified name we require to use. Correct, right? Okay. So this is what we should have. How you can able to solve this problem, sir, like this fully qualified name. Whenever we are using fully qualified name, then happily compiler can able to identify that class, that element, then happily it is going to accept the code to compile, no problem at all. But now take a bit very special care, sir. But here the problem is using fully qualified name every time is always a problem. Regarding using fully qualified name every time is always a problem, sir. It's always a problem. So because length of the code is going to increase, readability is going to be down, like that, right? So if I can use 10 times array list L is equal to new array list instead of the Java.util.array list L is equal to new Java.util.array list. Same thing. Have a look once with the fully qualified name, without fully qualified name. What is that difference, right? Are you seeing the difference, right? Are you seeing the difference, right? Are you seeing the difference, right? Sir, observe that this is seems to be very cute. Regarding very cute because very a small code is there. But here, if you observe, it seems to be something like a bit complex, not that much readable. That's why usage of fully qualified name every time unnecessary. Length of the code is going to increase, readability is going to be down. Okay, to overcome this problem, we should have some shortcut mechanism. That shortcut mechanism is nothing but import statement. Import statements. Make sure very important point for the exam section especially. Then we should go for import. So what is the biggest advantage of import statement is whenever we are writing import statement, import statement, then we are not required to use fully qualified names like that. We can use a short name directly. Any doubt? Sir, we covered already in the last session. Instead of using fully qualified name, we can use a short names directly, so that the biggest advantage what we are going to get is, sir, you know, length of the code will be reduced, readability by default will be improved. That's why import the statement acts as best typing shortcut. Okay, best typing shortcut, right? Okay, beyond this typing, import the statement never going to do anything, sir. Okay, remember that. So there is no performance improvements, there is no memory utilization, nothing. just the import statement as a typing shortcut. That's all you should aware, sir. Any doubt? Please respond. Up to this is the clear? Yes. Okay. So now the important point here is this is the best typing shortcut, right? Now the important point here is how many types of import statements are there? We covered already. How many types of import statements are there? 2 types. What the first one? Please respond. What the first one? What the first one? Explicit class import. Explicit class import. What is the second one, sir? Implicit class import. Explicit class import. Second one, implicit class import. Import right there. Sir, explicit class import. Explicit class import, right? So what it means? Explicit class import. What it means, right? So just like give an example. Import java.util.array list. Import java.util.array list like this, right? Okay. So this is what you people should aware. Okay. So this is what the import java.util.array list like this, right? This is the explicit class import. Next, the second one, sir, implicit class import is. Implicit class import is. We have to import java.util.start. Regarding import java.util.start like this. This one itself is considered implicit class import, right? Up to this in it down. So what is import statement? How many types of import statements are there? Okay, like we covered up to this all the things in the last session, whatever we covered, like not required to keep much explanation. Saurav, original Saurav Kumar. Yes, so that's all. Just simply reviewing what I covered in the last session. Nothing there. Sir, up to this is the clear. We covered already. Sir, how many types of import statements are there? Which import statement is recommended? Which import statement is the recommended? Explicit is imported, recommended, or implicit is the recommended? Sir, highly recommended. We should go for highly recommended. We should go for explicit or implicit? I forgot. Highly recommended. We should go for explicit or implicit? Highly recommended. We should go for explicit. If you are working on IDEs, especially Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ, like the IDEs, sir, we are not responsible to write. We are not responsible to write, sir, import statements. IDE itself is going to generate control space. Regarding big mantra in Eclipse, control space, if you enter, automatically IDE itself is responsible to generate that, sir. Correct? Okay. So every IDE in the world always going to generate explicit class imports only. It never going to generate implicit class import because explicit class import improves readability. Regarding that, but implicit class import seems to be it is length of the code will be reduced, but readability of the code is going to be down, sir. Because star means which class you are using. Star means which class you are using. There is no explicit information. That's why readability is going to be down with the implicit class imports, right? That's why I never recommended implicit. Compulsory we should go for explicit class imports only. Okay, that's all. Next, sir, this is next. Even the syntax of explicit and implicit already we discussed in the last session, right? Import. Here, if you observe that import, sir, just java.util. So after package, you require to use a star. Okay. So after package, we require to use a star. After class name, we require to use semicolon. Remember this one, sir. So some people may use after package. Some people may use semicolon. Okay, this one is nothing but invalid. Or after class name, some people may use a dot star, meaningless. Remember, that's all. This is about import statements, whatever we have. Okay, up to this we discussed in the last session only. Now, the next thing what I have to discuss for you people, right? Okay, the next one. Observe that, sir. A bit very important point, sir. Suppose I'm taking like this I'm taking, sir. Yes, class test I'm taking. Here, just date D is equal to new date. Date D is equal to new date like this I'm taking, sir. Now import java.sql.start I'm taking. Next import java.util.start I'm taking. Are you getting that? Import java.sql.start, import java.util.start, import java.util.start. Okay, like this, like this, right? So can you please tell, sir, which import statement is going to be considered? which import statement by default is going to be considered? Is it a valid or is it a compile-time error? Can you please guide which import is going to be considered? Because the problem here is, yes, the problem here is java.sql.star, java.util, both packages contain date class. That is the problem. That is the specialty of these questions, sir. Both packages contain same import, same class. Then compiler is always going to get confusion. Array, I have to consider from SQL or I have to consider from util. Like this, immediately compile-time error by default we are going to get. Make sure, sir, if two packages contain a class with the same name, if you are going to use implicit class import, then it's always a bigger problem. Observe that. Then it's always a bigger problem. Now have a look once. So this is also one problem you can able to highlight with implicit class imports, right? Sir, Java C tester.java reference to date is ambiguous. Have you observed, right? Reference to date is ambiguous like compile-time error by default you are going to get, sir. Reference to date is ambiguous like error by default you are going to get because it is available in both packages, sir. That is the problem, right? How you can able to solve this problem, sir? We can solve this problem. We can solve this problem by using explicit class import. Sir, I want the java.util.date. I want java.util.date. Then some java.util.date only will be considered. So perfectly the code is going to be compiled. There is no problem at all. Are you getting that? Now immediately you may ask the question, sir, you are telling java.util.date considered. Where is the proof for that? Where is the proof for that? Very simple, sir. Here system.out.println. Can you please guide? Can you please guide? If I use, if you know object reference, I know object reference, right? Assume that this is the object, D is the reference variable. How to know internal class name? Sir, this object belongs to which class? I want to know class name. Anyone, can you please tell? By using the object reference? Yes, good. Sir, there is a way. D dot get the class, D dot get class, dot get a name. This is the method, right? D dot get class dot get the name. This is the method is there, sir. Internally, this date object is of which class? What is the corresponding class name? If you want, you can able to ask. Happily, the code compiles fine. Let me run this code. What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Observe that java.util.date. Any explanation is required? Everyone can able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. This is what you should have clarity, right? Okay, so implicit and explicit, which is always going to get highest priority here. Explicit is always going to get high priority than implicit. That's why, so because you are specifying explicitly was java.util.date. So if any other thing we are using, maybe it may consider from java.sql, but date wise, this one only will be considered. Okay, clear? If ambiguity problem is going to come, how this ambiguity problem can be solved? By using explicit class import. It is sir, very important, right? Next, one more thing I have to discuss, right? Take very special care. Of course, 50% of the things already covered in this example. Suppose if a class I require, my program required some x class. Assume that, sir. My program required x class. I write import pack1.star. Observe carefully, sir. Import pack1.star. So inside pack1, this class is there, sir. This class is there. Import pack2.xxx, because in pack2 also this xxx class is there. Can you please tell which package class is considered? Which package class will be considered? Please respond. Just now we covered the same thing, right? Just now we covered which thing is going to be considered? Pack2, definitely, because explicit is always going to get high priority when compared with the implicit. Correct. Explicit is always going to get high priority when compared with implicit. That's why sub pack2 is going to be considered. Excellent, sir. Now my question is, now take a bit very special care. Now my important point here is, assume current working directory also current working directory also contain XXX. That is the problem. So my current working directory, I'm working from D:Durga classes. This is about my current working directory or current package. Current working directory means current package. Current package also contain one XXX class. There, which class will be considered? Are you getting my doubt? Sir, I'm using XXX class in my program, but this XXX class is available in 3 locations. One is pack2, another one is pack1, and the other one is current working directory. Now compiler is always going to consider which XXX class, either compiler or JVM. Which XXX class is going to be considered? If I'm calling M1, which M1 method is going to be executed? Please respond. Are you getting that? Total, in how many locations my XXX class is available? 3 locations. In total, 3 locations is available. 3 versions of XXX is available. Which version is going to be considered? Please respond. Okay. Anyone? Okay. So take a bit very special care about this terminology, right? So simple words, I'm ready to talk. Simple words, I'm ready to talk. Highest priority will goes to explicit class import. Explicit class import. Highest priority will goes to explicit class import. Right? By explicit class import, if the match is not there, observe that, then classes present in current working directory. Classes present in current working directory. Are you getting that? Then classes present in current working directory is going to be applicable. Third one, sir, even current working directory also not there. Yeah, the last priority, implicit import is going to be considered. Implicit import is going to be considered. This is the compiler's rule while resolving class name. Everyone can able to understand what is the compiler rule while resolving class name? Explicit class import, and then classes present in current working directory, and then implicit class import. These things by default will be considered. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Explicit class import, classes present in current working directory, and then implicit class import. These are things by default will be considered, right? Okay. Can I go to the next level? That's all. This is one important point to make sure. But anyway, for the sake of our exam, not that much important. But having awareness is always highly recommended, right? Okay. Now, next thing, compulsory question for the exam. Make sure, sir, two questions, sir, minimum, of course, about next point. More concentration must be required for the exam sake, especially next point. Sir, here observe. I hope you may be aware Java package. In the Java, util package is there. In the util, Java util. In the util, regex package is there. Regular expressions, right? Maybe it came in the 1.4 or 1.5. So regular expressions is there. In the regular expressions, there is a pattern class is there. Observe that. Sir, Java package. In that util is the sub package. That's why we are always going to use the word java.util. Like Java util. In that regex is the package. In that regex package, pattern class is there. In the regex package, pattern class is there, like this, right? Now, important question. Question number 1. Listen this one. I want to use my pattern class in my program. I want to use pattern class in our program. So, which import statements I have to take? This is about my doubt. But first, can you please tell pattern class present inside which package? Please respond. Pattern class present inside which package? Pattern class present inside which package? Java.util.regex. In the regex package, it is there. Regex is present inside util is present inside Java. Sir, just I hope you people are getting, sir. Java is the package. In that util is the sub package. In that util regex is the sub package. In the regex pattern class is available. This is the diagram, right? Now to use a pattern, which import statement is required? Import java.star is enough, or import java.util.star is required, or import java.util.regex.star is required, or no import is required. Just observe that. No import is required. Which one is the correct answer? To use a pattern class in our program, which import statement is required to use? First one or second one or third one? Or no import is required, sir. Automatically it's available. Automatically it's available. Sir, if I use first one, pattern is not available. Please respond. If I use first one, pattern is not available. Assume, because I showed two options, so that's why you people are getting confusion. If I use like this, if I use import java.star, pattern is available or not available? Because pattern is there inside regex, regex is there inside util, util is there inside Java. Please respond. Now pattern, is it available or not available? Okay, that is a very, very important point. Make sure, sir. If you are importing any package, suppose here I want to import pack 1. If you are importing any package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default you will get, but not the sub package classes. Remember, that's a very important conclusion for the exam. Okay, whenever we are importing a package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default available, but not sub package classes. Are you getting it? But not sub package classes. Sub package classes. So to make sub package classes available, compulsory we should require to write import statement until sub package level. Means import pack 1 dot pack 2 must be required. Are you getting that? Import pack 1 dot pack 2 dot star, or otherwise that particular member must be required. Let me repeat again, very important point. Whenever we are importing a particular package, all classes and interfaces present in that package by default available, but not the sub package classes. If you want to make the sub package classes available, if you want to make it available, compulsory we require to write import statement until sub package level. Clear? Are you able to understand? So from there, minimum 2 questions you people are going to get for the exam. Remember, very, very important case. Out of total import statement, this one is a very important, sir. Make sure you should aware. Okay. Next, there are some more theoretical things are there. But anyway, not when compared with this point, not that much important the remaining, but still I will cover. Don't worry, sir. In our program, for our program, by default, 2 packages are not required to import. 2 packages are not required to import, sir. By default, 2 packages are not required to import. Not required to import, sir. Which packages? Okay, one is java.lang package. Already I told, right, java.lang package. Second one is default package. Default package, sir. We are using string class, string buffer, and so on. We are not going to write any import statement because string class is available inside java.lang. All classes and interfaces present inside java.lang package by default available for our program. Remember that we are not required to write import statement for java.lang because it's compulsory required. That's why Java people made this package by default available for every person. Remember that, right? Okay. Next, what is the second one? Suppose assume that you people joined, you people studied. While studying, you people may stay in the hostels and so on. Correct, right? In the hostels and so on. Suppose assume the first day you went to the hostel. You went to the hostel. Then automatically, do you know? Suppose college hostel, like sir, in the college hostel, what things are required, or otherwise while coming to the class, what things are required? What things are required? Like you may ask. Suppose you join in some course. Sir, while coming to this class, which things are required? Like you may ask, then they may provide instructions. Array, you required scientific calculator, laptop must be required. Next, and after that, headset must be required. Next, notes must be required. Pen must be required. Like they are going to tell something like that. Something like that. They never want to tell you require to use a shirt, you require to use pant and so on. Are you getting right? Okay, you require to use shirt, you require to use pant. Suppose without a dress, if you are coming, then they will give left and right. You can't ask, oh, you didn't tell, you told only laptop is required. I came with the laptop only like that. Because the problem here is, yes, observe, because shirt, pant, these kind of things compulsory required. We are not required to specify explicitly, boss. No, you should come with the dress only. Without a dress, we are not allowed. No one is going to tell like that because it's a minimum sense. Sir, I want so like that. Commonly required. We are not required to ask explicitly. By default, my Java is going to provide that commonly required things are available inside Java.lang package. I hope, are you able to understand, right? Why Java.lang package implicitly required, implicitly available for every Java program? Because the class is present inside Java.lang package, compulsory required for every program. That's why. So this package by default available for every Java program. Remember that. Second one, sir, what is the default package? Default package is nothing but anyone can you please tell what the default package? Default package. Yes. Anyone can you please tell default package? Default package. No idea. Default package. Yeah, good. Default package is nothing but correct Purushottam. What about remaining? Learning or sleeping? Sunday morning software engineer. Remaining people are listening, right? Can I conclude? Because I'm not seeing any response from people. Okay, no idea means no problem at all. But listening, that is important. Yeah, default package. Default package means make sure the default package itself is nothing but okay, current working directory. Remember, default package is nothing but current working directory. Right? So by default, okay, all classes and interfaces present inside current working directory by default available to every program. We are not required to import explicitly. Clear, right? We are not required to import explicitly. Observe that carefully, sir. This is another important point. I mean, these two packages, special privileges are there by default available. We are not required to import explicitly. That's all, sir. So next, one more important point. Of course, just for your awareness sake only, this point also, sir. Do you know? I want to write two programs. Two programs. Observe that, sir. One program like this. Sir, this is the first program I wrote. This is the second program I wrote, sir. Second program. In the first program, what I did is always I used fully qualified name. In the first program, I used fully qualified names. Java.util.arraylist. Regarding always, I used fully qualified names, right? Fully qualified names I used. But in the second program, what I did is I write import statement. Import java.util.arraylist star anyway. Arraylist star I took arraylist star. Next and after that, I used arraylist L is equal to new arraylist. Arraylist L is equal to new arraylist. Like this, right? Like this I'm taking. Now take a bit very special care. If you are using fully qualified name, if you are using import statement and short name, this is fully qualified name. Fully qualified name. Fully qualified name. This one is the short name. But to use a short name, here what I did is import statement I did. Two programs are there, sir. except this reference, no other difference, sir. No other difference. In the first line, I used a fully qualified name. In the second line, in the second program, I used import followed by short names. Except this difference, no other difference is there. Excellent. Can you please tell? I want to compile these two programs, P1 and P2. Yesterday, someone asked this question. Whenever I use import, someone asked this question. Now he is going to get much clarity, I'm sure. P1 and P2, I want to compile these two programs. Can you please tell which program is going to take more time to compile? Anyone, can you please tell? First one or second one? Which program is going to take more time to compile? First one or second one? More time to compile. First one or second one? Good. Please respond all. First one or second one? Okay. Which program will take more time to compile? More time to compile is P2, sir. Is P2. The people who are telling same time, the people who are telling P1, listen very carefully. Here in the first approach, if you want to create array list object, what is the line I have to type? Please respond. Java util array list. L is equal to array list. L is equal to new java.util array list. New java.util array list like this. I'm taking some. My compiler never going to ask anything. Oh, which array list you are using? Because directly I'm using fully qualified name only. Compiler never going to ask anything, sir. Directly, happily it's going to compile because fully qualified name we are using. But in the second one, whenever this line you are using, array list L is equal to new array list, immediately compiler will ask, hey, which array list we are using. So immediately compiler will search in all available import statements. In all available import statements, which import statement is going to be matched? Oh, here match is there. Here match is there. So is taking which array list is java.util array list. Which array list is taking java.util array list. So it is taking some time to map this class with the corresponding package, right? With the corresponding import statement, it will take some time to search. But here no search because complete information you are providing at the beginning only. That's why. So import statement, more number of import statements means more will be the compile time. Remember that, sir. Any doubt? Any doubt? So compiler point of view, sir, compiler always interested to see fully qualified names, not import statement. But programmer point of view, import statement, programmer is always going to see short names, but compiler always interested to see fully qualified name only. Observe the attitudes. Observe that, right? Okay. More number of import statements, more will be the compile time. Remember, if more import statements are there, definitely more time to take compilation. Okay, like. But now at runtime. Can you please tell which program will take more time to execute? Runtime, compile time, which is very important. Compile time or runtime? Compile time or runtime. Among these two words, which is very important? Runtime is very important because compile time you are going to compile your program only once, but runtime means every time, for every request my code is required to execute. Okay, runtime is very important. Within the less runtime, within the less time only my program has to run. Execution time should be very, very important, right? Can you please tell which program is going to take more time to run? P1 or P2? Please respond each and every person. P1 or P2? You should have some answer in your mind. Respond. Obviously, because if P2 is going to take more compile time, then P1 is going to take more execution time. P1 is going to take more execution time because one is taking more compile time, then obviously second one is going to take more execution time. Jyoti Prasad, Saurabh, Hassan, Sayan, take a bit very special care. If really P1 is going to take more execution time, if really P1 is going to take more execution time, performance wise not good, because more runtime means performance wise not good. Then Oracle people should declare, oh, don't use fully qualified name. But you have, if you want, you can use fully qualified name. If you want, you can use short name. No problem at all. Anything is acceptable. Means there is no change in runtime. Execution time is always the same. Observe that. Are you seeing the difference, right? So if you are using import statement, the effect on compile time only, but at runtime there is no effect at all, because the reason is at the time of compilation, once a compiler refer java.util.arraylist, this line is going to be replaced with java.util.arraylist by the compiler. Are you getting it? So at runtime, by the compiler, it is going to replace with fully qualified name. Fully qualified name. So at runtime, how this one looks like? At runtime, here also this line also looks like the same. Are you getting? That's why no difference in the execution time. Everyone can able to understand, right? If not, so runtime point of view, no difference whether we are using import statement or fully qualified name. But if you are using import statement, more number of imports, more will be the compile time. More number of imports, more will be the compile time. Remember that. Any doubt? Yes? Everyone got? Where money? Very rare. Your answers are wrong, but this answer is wrong, I hope. Yes, take a bit very special care about, I mean, this point. But anyway, exam say this much is not important, but important to awareness point of view, right? That's all, friends. This is about just import statements. What are various loopholes are there? Next, whether you are taking one more last point, sir, whether we are taking import java.util.star, import java.util.star, okay, import java.util.arraylist. So here no dot class file will be loaded in both cases, right? Sir, some people may have personal feeling, sir, whenever we are using explicit class import, the dot class file will be loaded at the beginning only. But whenever we are taking star, no dot class file will be loaded. No, in the case of import statement, no dot class file will be loaded. Whenever we are using a particular class, at that time only dot class file will be loaded. That's answer. Okay, so this is what you should aware. No dot class file will be loaded at the beginning only. Whenever we are using a particular class, then only dot class file will be loaded. This is nothing but load on demand or load on fly or dynamic loading like this, right? Clear? This itself is nothing but dynamic loading, right? Okay, but in C language, have you remembered? In C language, some people may use hash include. Are you getting? Hash include std io.h, somewhere we covered std io.h, like hash include std io.h. At this line only, all input output header files will be included, sir. At the beginning only, all the specified libraries will be copy pasted in our program, okay, like this. That's why what will happen is it is also considered a static loading. It's also considered a static loading, right? Clear? What is the difference between C language hash include, Java language import statement? In the case of C language hash include, all the specified header files will be copy pasted or will be loaded at the beginning only, which is also known as static loading. But in the case of Java, all the specified no dot class file will be loaded at the time of import statement. Whenever we are using a particular class, then only the corresponding dot class file will be loaded. Any doubt? Clear? Okay, that's all, friends. Next, there is one more concept is there named with a static import, not required for our certification sake. The people who want just go through our material, not required for our certification sake. Okay, that's all, friends. This is about import statement, the most dangerous concept. What is the next cinema we require to talk about? We require to talk about, sir, package concept. Right? So very important because some questions you can able to see, you can see in the original exam. Some questions you can see, sir. Package statement a bit important, like import statement. Package statement. So very simple. Sir, what is a package? Yes, ma'am. Can you please tell somewhere you may have in our day-to-day life package? Where we are seeing package statement? Please respond. Where we can use package statement? Don't tell too much technically. Just normal in our day-to-day life where we saw. Yes, a tour package, South India tour package, North India tour package, or Nepal tour package, something like Nepal package. So like next and after that, even in Amirpet also, core Java package, basic Java package, frameworks package are getting, like there are several course related packages also, tour related packages also. Okay, like sir, anywhere, sir, I want 4 or 5 items. Is there any package is available to get all these things? Salary, yes, good. So like what is package? What is the package? Package is nothing but a group of related members. Regarding a group of related members is by default considered the package. That may be so subjects, or that may be tour places. Okay, like the South India tour. Then you have to visit these 10 places. 10 places related to South India tour is one package. North India tour related to some 12 places. These 12 places related to that is one package, like this type. So what is package statement? What is the package statement? Package itself is nothing but a group of classes and interfaces. A group of classes and interfaces, okay, related classes and interfaces into a single unit is nothing but package statement. Sir, this is so all related classes and interfaces which are required for a particular purpose, are grouped into a single unit. That thing is nothing but package statement. Can I use the word package statement? Package statement itself is an encapsulation mechanism. Package statement itself is an encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit. Regarding package itself is nothing but an encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit. Everyone can ever write? Yes, everyone in a position to understand what is the package. Clear, right? So it is an encapsulation mechanism to group related classes and interfaces into a single unit, which is nothing but package statement, right? Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, that's all. Now, what are various advantages are there because of packages? There are multiple advantages are there. What are various advantages are there because of package statement, right? Multiple advantages are there. Advantage number one. Do you know, right? So first, naming conflicts we can able to resolve because unique identification by default will be there, right? Naming conflicts we can able to resolve because the reason is in Java, how many date classes are there? Can you please tell? Just now we discussed how many date classes are there? Two date classes. Two date classes are there. One is present inside which package? Java util package. Java util date is there. Java SQL.date is there. So how you can able to differentiate these two date classes? This is the date class present inside util package. This is the date class present inside SQL package. Regarding this is the date class present inside SQL package. Sir, because of package statement, you can able to differentiate. Unique identification is there. Suppose by mistake, package statements are not there, sir. Packages are not there in Java. Then how many date classes can be possible? How many date classes can be possible? So two date classes cannot be possible, only one only. Two date classes cannot be possible, only one. Because, sir, if there is no other difference, If there is no package, how you can identify this date class is so and so, this date class is so and so? No chance at all. That's why make sure packages will provide, sir, will resolve naming conflicts, and we can identify our components uniquely. Remember that. Unique identification by default is possible because of package statement. Point number 1, sir. What is the second one, sir? What the second one? Modularity. Modularity of the application also is going to be improved, sir. Something like, do you know, if you consider the Java, if you consider modularity, sir, this total thing is order processing module, one package. This total thing is order delivery module, another package. Are you getting it? This total thing is order module, another package. So it is order module, it is order module. In the order processing module, this one is nothing but order delivery module. Are you getting? So based on the functionality, we can able to define, we can able to divide. Boss, this is one package, that is another package, that is another package. Like obviously, modularity of the application is going to be improved. Best examples are all classes and interfaces which are required to perform database operations are grouped into Java.SQL package. So Java.SQL package always talks about database operations. Correct or not? Database operations. All classes and interfaces present, do you know, which are required for file IO operations. File IO operation, then we should go for Java.io package. Everyone can able to understand what the first ones are Java.SQL package, what the second ones are Java.io package. Up to this, any doubt? Please respond. Up to this, any doubt? Okay, that's what this is. So the other advantage is, so modularity of the application by default is going to be improved. Remember that, sir, modularity, this is one module, this is another module, such a type of terminology by default is acceptable. Okay, like that. What is the third thing I have to talk, sir? What is the third thing I require to talk about that? So do you know, it is going to provide security also. Security also for our component security, sir. How, sir? How the package is going to provide security? Observe that. Observe that. Here, in this, I'm taking one class. I'm taking one class tester. Regarding, I'm taking one class tester class, right? Assume that. What is the modifier I used for the tester class? Which modifier I used for the tester class? Can you please spell out which modifier I used for the tester class? Yes, the modifier is default. Default. If you are not taking anything, by default it's considered the default, right? Default means within the package only you can access. We can access. Outside person, someone is here, sir. Someone is here. He is trying to access this package. He is trying to access this class. Immediately, sir, Java compiler will give left and right. Hey, how you can able to access? It is the default class, man. Within the package only you are allowed to access. Outside persons are not allowed to access. Are getting this package itself acts as a wall for our components. A wall for our components. So, like the package, so it acts as a wall. Outside person not allowed to access. Not allowed to access my components, right? So, for outside people also I want to provide. Oh, then declare the class with the public modifier, something like a public class tester, like with the declare the class with public modifier. Happily, the code is going to work. Everyone can able to understand. So by default, if you are not taking any modifier, means default modifier. Default modifier means within the current package only. Outside people are not allowed to access that members. Yes. Clear? Okay, that's such security by default is going to be improved. Next and after that, okay, that's our security also by default will be improved, right? Okay, like that. Next, for naming packages, there is one universally accepted naming conventions are there. Okay, what is that? Is, do you know? So package means unique identification. Unique identification. Unique identification, right? Okay, package means unique identification, right? So now my question is, the worldwide programming experts analyze which is unique in the nature. Which is unique in the nature. internet domain name is unique in the nature. Regarding internet domain name is unique in the nature. Correct, right? Internet domain name itself is the unique in the nature. What the people they did here? What the people they did here? Why don't you use internet domain name while naming your packages so that your life will become very easy? Okay, like the people, so use start using, and that thing by default is the universal naming convention for the packages. What is that? Yes, com.icici bank is there, icici bank.com is there, sir. I want to develop one class related to loan module of ICICI Bank. Then my class name should be, package name should be com.icici bank. Sir, internet domain name in reverse, com.icici bank dot com.icici bank dot loan module. In the housing loan module, just I'm taking, sir, account class. Regarding observe that how beautiful these naming conventions are. com.icici bank dot loan dot housing loan dot account, like this, right? Okay, so if any person is seeing this class, immediately, if suppose you are going on the road somewhere, you saw, you went, sir, palli, just can you please give pallis for 10 rupees or 5 rupees, like this you asked. Then the palliwala, he provided pallis inside a small paper. Whenever you are taking pallis, suddenly you identified that the paper contains Java code. Hey, what is Java code like? After completing pallis, you open that. Then at the top you saw com.icici.bank.loan.housing.loan.account. Immediately you can able to identify, hey, it is a class present inside housing loan related to loan module. It is related to com.icici bank. Yes, that unique identification by default possible or not? Remember, unique identification by default possible or not? Yes, anyone can able to recognize by seeing only one line. Hey, it is related to ICICI bank client man, related to housing loan module. That readability by default is going to come if you are going to use meaningful package names. Any doubt? If you are going to use meaningful package names, more meaningful package names, that is the biggest advantage what we are going to get, right? Okay, now the next cinema, what I require to take, observe carefully, sir. Okay, that's all. This is about naming convention. Use internet domain name in reverse. Use internet domain name in reverse. This is the universally accepted naming convention for packages. That's all. Okay, now let me go for how we can able to use package statement, how we can able to compile package statement code. Okay, see. One minute. Yes, how you can able to write package statement, how to compile, how to run, that knowledge must be required, because from that area also there are some possibility to ask the question. So that's why you should have clear clarity about those. Suppose I'm taking, sir, a small program. Okay, assume the class test, public class test I'm taking. Okay, sir, for this package statement I want to define. Can you please tell what is the package statement we require to write, sir? By using which keyword? Package com dot Durga software dot, okay, com dot Durga software dot, sir, OCJA dot OCJA, like this I'm taking. Yes, meaningful. Com dot Durga software dot OCJA. Now just I'm taking package demo, like this, right? Sir, this is about my tester class. Regarding this is my tester.java. Now I want to compile. Can you please tell how you can compile? I want to compile, sir. Can you please tell how you can able to compile Java C? Please type the command. I forgot. Please tell the command. I forgot. If there is a package statement, how to compile? Type the command. I forgot. If there is a package statement, how to compile? Ayo. Respond. How to compile? Can you please type total command? Okay, remember. Can I take like this? Java C tester.java. Java C tester.java. Hasan Khan. No. Yo, Sayan Banerjee, no. You should not compile like that. Okay. Can I compile like this? Can you please tell is it acceptable or not? Is it acceptable or not? Java C tester.java. Is it acceptable or not? Okay. Remember, if I'm trying to compile, what will happen? If I'm trying to compile Java C tester.java, have you observed right? Happily the code is going to compile. No problem at all. 1 minute. Where I saved this code. In the same location is it there? Durga classes tester.java. Terminal Durga shaft. Java C, correct. Okay, here just observe that Java C tester.java I'm taking. Yes, observe. Happily the code is going to compile. No problem at all. Compile. But the problem with this is the generated dot class file. The generated dot class file. Tester.class file will be generated. Generated dot class file. Dot class file will be placed in generated dot class file will be placed in current working directory. Regarding it will be placed in current working directory. If you want, you can see some dir tester.class. This is the generated dot class file. When it was generated, can you please observe the 8:30 a.m. Sir, third like this, right? 8:30 a.m. third like this we are going to get. Okay. Generated dot class file will be placed in the current working directory. Remember that. Okay. Sir, I don't want this. I don't want this one, sir. Okay. So because you are telling these are testing the part of so and so package, then why you are going to take Durga classes? Please maintain this dot class file in the corresponding folder, in the corresponding package folder. That is recommended. That should be required. For that, what we have today, we require to change the command. Okay, Java C -d dot tester.java. Sir, observe the difference between first way and the second way, sir. In the first way, generated dot class file will be placed in current working directory. But in the second way, generated dot class file will be placed in corresponding package structure. Okay, corresponding package folder, it is going to be placed, sir. Let me observe Java C. Can you please observe? Are you seeing anywhere -d? Are you seeing anywhere -d? Yes, sir. Specify where to place generated class files. Specify where to place generated class files. Regarding generated class files, we are using -d. Now, here see this one. In the current working directory, dot means what? Current working directory. Sir, in the current working directory, okay, what is our package name? Can you please observe? Com dot like that. In the current working directory, okay, com, inside com, Durga soft, okay, inside Durga soft, OCJA, inside OCJA, okay, tester.class file. Inside OCJA, tester.class file. Are you getting like this, right? Inside OCJA, tester.class file by default will be there. Okay, remember. Now the important question. Observe that this is now important question. Is this package folder com, Durga, OCJA we are required to create? If we are not creating, what will happen? Sir, if the package folder is not already available, what will happen? Yeah, that is important point. Saurav, you should aware. If the required package structure is not already there, this command will create automatically. Regarding if the required package structure is not already there, this command will create automatically. Right? That's why we are not required to worry much about that. Okay. Now, sir, Java C -d .test.java. Observe that I didn't create any package. I didn't create any folder, but this command already created, sir. Where is the proof for that? If you want in my system, this folder by default will be there. It's already there because it's going to create now. Sir, cd com. Yes, ma'am. cd Durga software. cd, okay, here OCJA. Regarding cd OCJA. Now, if you can say just now one file.class file got created. All these folders when it got created is nothing but just now. Remember that, okay? So the important conclusion, what you people should be aware, if the required package structure is not already available, no problem at all. My command itself is going to create that. Next, sir, this total package where it got created. Can you please observe that? Durga classes. Durga classes, which is the current working directory, because you specified that. I don't want in current working directory. I want in E:. No problem. You can specify E:. Then inside E:, these packages will be created. In that dot class file will be placed. Sir, I want F:. No problem at all. Okay. Sir, I want E:, XYZ folder. F:, XYZ folder. No problem. Any valid directory you have to provide. Any valid directory you have to provide. In that directory, okay, JVM is going to create, compiler is going to create the corresponding packages. In that packages, yes, a dot class file by default will be placed. Suppose, can I take Z colon? Can you tell, is it possible or not possible? Can I take Z colon? Is it possible or not possible? Make sure, sir, it is not possible because Z colon is not available in my system. If the specified location not already available, then you are going to get the error. Remember, if the specified location not already available, then we are going to get error, sir. If you want to observe that, what I'm taking, sir? Yeah, what I'm trying to take instead of dot, E:, I'm taking. Yes, perfectly it's going to be acceptable. E:. If you want, you can go to the E:. You can see this folder structure. E:, cd, com, cd, Durga soft, cd, OCJA. Yes, by default it is there. E:, dir, like this, right? dir, just now it got created, sir. Just now it got created like this, it is there. Now, let me go to Boban. Now I'm taking, sir, here just observe, instead of E:, I'm taking. Immediately compiler will give left and right. Hey, where is the Z column? Like this. Sir, what is the error? Sorry, directory not found, Z column like this. Clear? Any doubt? Up to this is the clear for all of you, right? Okay. This is another important point. What you should aware, right? Okay. So, what next thing we have to discuss? How to compile. For compilation, these many options are available. Okay. You can take Z column. You can take. So -d followed by any valid directory. If the required package structure not already available, command is going to create. But if the specified destination not already available, then we will get the error. Okay, sir, compile. Now that class file is available in which location? Can you please tell? In the Eclipse, whenever we are using a run, because Eclipse always follows auto compilation, we are not required to compile. In Eclipse, auto compilation is there. We are not required to compile solo. If the program is completed, automatically it's going to compile. Auto compilation is there. Okay. Can you please tell? If I want to run, if I have to run this code, where is my dot class file is available? Please respond. Where is my dot class file is available? In COM, Durga OCJA, in the test.class file is available. Correct, right? In the COM package, Durga OCJA, test.class file is available. Then what I have to take here is, observe carefully if you want to run. At the time of execution, compulsory we require to use fully qualified name. COM dot Durga dot OCJA dot test. Observe, at the time of execution, compulsory we require to write fully qualified name. Fully qualified name. Observe that package demo. Sir, if you are not using fully qualified name, then it's never going to run, sir. Remember this one, compulsory at the time of execution, you require to use what? Fully qualified name. That's all. So these are the things, these are the options what you have, what you should aware related to the package statement. How to write package statement? What are various advantages are there because of package statement? Next and after that, sir, how to compile, how to run. But run, this one is the very important. Compulsory we require to use fully qualified name at the time of execution. Please confirm up to this, okay? Now, next, there are two important points are there, sir. For certification sake especially, make sure. Already we saw one bit in the last. Sir, inside a program, you are allowed to take at most one package statement. Are you getting? Remember this one. You are allowed to take at most one package statement. What is the meaning of at most one is 0 or 1. Are you getting? What the meaning of at most one? At most one means 0 or 1. Remember. Are you getting right? So within our program, we are allowed to take at most one package statement. Okay, what the meaning of at most one package statement is either 0 or 1. Either 0 number of statements or 1. By mistake, more than one package statement if you are taking, compiler will give left and right. Observe, OCJA I am taking, OCJP I am taking, two packages I am taking, sir. Now let me compile this code. Java C-D dot Java C-D dot something like that. Immediately error by default we are getting. Are getting immediately error because at line number 2, I didn't expect package statement. I'm expecting class or interface or enum expected. Why you are writing package statement? Because already package statement completed. Why you are writing second time? Like this, error we are going to get. This is one important point, right? Remember, okay? So within the program, within the Java source file, how many package statements are allowed is nothing but at most one, either 1 or 0 number. More than one package statement is not allowed. Okay, first one. Second one, sir. Suppose if I'm taking like this, can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Please respond. If I can take like this, is it valid or invalid? Yesterday in our bits I covered already. It is invalid because in any program, the first non-comment statement should be package statement. The first non-comment statement should be package. Comments anywhere you can write. The first statement should be package statement if it is available. Remember, so first package, after that import, after that you can take any number of classes and interfaces, no problem at all, sir. The order is also very, very important. First we have to take package statement. First we have to take package statement. Second one we require to take, can I spell out? First one is the package statement. Second one we require to take, what is that second one, sir? Import statement. You can take any number of import statements, no problem at all. And then you can take classes, next classes, next interfaces, classes, next interfaces, next enums, interfaces, next enums, like any number you can take, in any order you can take, no problem. Within the class, first interface, next another enum, any order. Classes, interfaces, enums, no order priority. Next, within the import, any number of imports you can take. But package is nothing but compulsory should be at the top, and the compulsory it should contain how many package? Only one. I mean at most one package statement is allowed. Any doubt? Yes, friends. Up to this is the clear? That's all. These are various important conclusions about import statements and packages. import statements and packages. These are various important conclusions. Right? So next, what next we have to take? Do you know somewhere you people may heard about access specifiers and then access modifiers word. Okay, access modifiers word. Access specifiers, access modifiers, like you may heard about that. But make sure, sir, these words are talks about old languages. But in Java, everything is treated as okay, modifier only. There is no word specifier. Access modifiers only. We never going to use the word specifiers in Java. Don't worry, sir. Public, private, protected, and default, final, abstract, static, like all these things are by default considered as modifiers only. I mean, access modifier. Generally, we never want to use the word access specifiers in Java. It is related to old languages like C++, right? Okay. Now, sir, what things required for the sake of exam? For the sake of exam, especially more concentration on exam. Sir, you should have public, private, protected, and then default. Next, you should have clarity about abstract keyword also. Sir, static already we discussed, right? Static already we discussed somewhere. Static types of variables. There we had a discussion about static. Of course, let me add static also. That's all. These are the only things we require to talk about that. Okay. So just for the sake of exam sake, remember. Sir, public, here just take a bit very special case. For classes, I want to write a class, right? Sir, assume that I'm writing a Java class. For the top level classes, top level class means directly we declare like this. Other than top level class means inner classes. Are getting inner classes, because in Java inner classes also possible. So for top level classes, which modifiers are applicable? For inner classes, which modifiers are applicable? Just aware for your knowledge sake. For top level classes, which modifiers are applicable? Very simple, sir. The applicable modifiers are public is allowed. Okay, default is allowed. Default means if you are not writing anything, it is the default, sir. Default is allowed. Next, final is allowed. Next, abstract is allowed. Next, strict FOP. Strict FOP is also allowed. But anyway, not required for our exam sake. Strict FOP is allowed. Okay, for top level classes, how many modifiers are allowed, sir? Only 5. Public, default, final, abstract, strict FOP. These are the only allowed modifiers related to top level classes. But for inner classes, which modifiers are allowed? But for inner classes, which modifiers are allowed, sir? The allowed modifiers for inner classes are, please guide, allowed modifiers for inner classes are very simple, sir. All these 5 are allowed. Plus, private, protected, comma static. These are allowed, sir. Just aware in our SCJP videos also we shared. There I explained very clearly, right? But here, my exam sake, I'm going for brief, because only for exam point of view, I'm going to talk especially this area. Top level classes, minimum 20 to 25 hours, we require to talk only about modifiers concept. But for the exam, not required. But if you want complete picture, already in the shared videos are there, sir. Material, everything is there. Okay, like all. Now, for top level classes, how many modifiers are allowed? Can you please tell? Top level classes, how many modifiers are allowed? 5 modifiers are allowed. Which modifiers, right? Public, default, final, abstract, strict FOP. Inner classes, how many modifiers are allowed, sir? Private, protected, static, plus 5 is nothing but total 8. 8 modifiers are allowed. Just aware this point, right? Sir, for top level class, never be declared with private. Top level class, never be declared with protected. By mistake, if you are trying to declare, immediately error by default you are going to get. So this is these things what you people should aware clearly, right, sir? Anyway, so public is allowed, default is allowed for top level classes. Private and protected modifiers are not allowed. Next, if a class declared as public, what is the meaning of that, sir? Very important. Very important, sir. Assume that I have two packages are there. Pack one contain A class. Pack 2 contain B class. From B class, I want to access. From B class, I want to access A. I want to access A, sir. From B class, I want to access A. You are accessing A from outside of the class, from outside of the package. If you want to access a class from outside of the package, okay, compulsory we have to declare this class as a public. So very simple. Public class means public. Hey, this class is the public. Sir, this is the public toilet. This is the public transportation. Train, public transportation. Bus, public transportation. Sir, car, private. It is the private to you only. Other persons are not allowed to use. So public means any person is allowed to access this one. Again, public means any person is allowed to access this one, either within the package or outside the package. Whether that person is the child or non-child, we never going to worry about that, sir. So even you, if you want to use a train, you are not required to be son of Narendra Modi. Remember that you are not required to be son of Prime Minister. So need not be child. Any person is allowed to access, no problem at all. Remember, okay? So if a class declared as public, then we can access that class from anywhere. Itself is acceptable. Okay, like now let me take a small chota example. What's my example is, let me consider this one, sir. I'm taking, sir, package pack 1. I'm taking, sir, pack 1 class A. I'm taking just a package pack 1 class A, and it is not public. Assume it is not public. Now public void m1. Just more concentration must be required, right? Please sir, just 5 minutes. A class method. Sir, package pack 1 class A, public void m1, system.out.println A class method. SOP of A class method, right? Like this I'm taking. Now the point here is, now the point here is, let me save this one as a.java. I saved this code as a.java. Package pack 1 class A, public void m1, SOP of A class method. Just I saved this one as a.java. Let me go for, sir, another class B. This one is package pack 2. Now here I want to access A is equal to new A.m1 like this. Let me save this code as b.java. Sir, are you able to visualize what I'm doing? Are you able to see what I'm doing? I'm taking one package pack 1. Within that pack 1, A class contain m1. But unfortunately, A class is not public. And B, it is there in other package pack 2. From B class, I'm using A. If I compile A.java, please think a bit carefully and then tell the answer. If I compile A.java, is the code is going to compile or not? Ray, respond, man. If I compile A class, A.java, is it going to compile or not? No problem. What is the problem? I'm not doing any mistake here. Everything is correct. So let me compile A.java. Okay, I want to compile javac -d dot A.java. Perfectly going to be compiled. Acceptable. And do you know inside pack 1 inside pack 1, a.java by default will be placed. A.class file by default will be placed, sir. Okay, then. Now, can you please tell B, is it going to compile or not? It will compile, yes or no? No, it won't compile because this A is available in the pack 1, not in pack 2, You didn't write any import also. Immediately compiler is going to ask her, hey Durga, you are using A class, you are using A. Where it is available, first let me know. Like this. Observe. Cannot find symbol. I'm unable to identify the symbol A. I'm unable to identify the symbol B. Like this, cannot find symbol like that. Error by default we are getting. Then what is the solution? For this? Immediately you have to convey, hey compiler, I'm trying to find from pack 1. Like we have to tell import pack 1 dot k. Sir, earlier, how many compatible errors we are getting? 2 errors. But now, how many compatible errors you are going to get? Either code is going to be compiled or not? No. 3 compatible errors you are going to get, not 2. 3 errors by default we are going to get. The reason for that is, why? What is the reason for that is, because, sir, you wrote import, okay, excellent man, excellent. But the problem is, class is not public. If the class is not public, it won't work. If it is not going to work, it won't work. Like, do you know? Observe carefully. Earlier 2 errors, but now 3 errors are coming. 3 errors are coming. So clear indication. If the class is not public, outside package, you are not allowed to access. Outside of the package, you are not allowed to access. Let me take class here, the public. Now observe that. Now have a look. A.java compiles fine. B.java compiles fine. Java pack 2.b, because main method is available inside pack 2. Okay, pack 2.b. Perfectly a class method is working. So the conclusion, if the class declared as the public, then only we are allowed to access that class from outside package. If the class is not public, then you can access only within the package. Remember that, sir. Okay. So if the class is public, then you can able to access from anywhere, no restriction at all. If the class is not public, means default classes you can access only in the current package. Default classes you can access only in the current package. Outside of the package, you are not allowed to access. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Outside of the package, we are not allowed to access. By mistake, if you are trying to access, immediately you are going to get error. That's all. So default access is also known as package level access. Okay, default access is also known as what? Package level access, right? Okay, make sure. Next point, sir. What about variables? What about methods? Okay, variables, methods, these things I will discuss. After that, we have to talk about abstract class and then interface concept, right? Okay, so just take few minutes break. Yeah, now I hope you people are in a position to understand what is the public classes and what are the default classes. Next and after that, there is one more keyword is there. That thing I have to discuss, right? Abstract. So just the abstract, and after completing abstract, we will talk about next level scenarios, right? Remember that. Let me talk about the abstract also. So it's a very important for the what we call interview room, even for the exam sake also. Do you know abstract is the modifier? Abstract is the modifier applicable for classes you can apply, methods you can apply. Are you getting that? Applicable for classes, applicable for methods also. Abstract modifier applicable for classes and applicable for methods also, right? Okay. Sir, now the important conclusion. Now the important conclusion. What is abstract? Abstract method. What is abstract class? Very simple, sir. If you consider, I have one class is there, sir, named with some vehicle class is there, sir. Class vehicle class is there. This vehicle class contain number of wheels. Every vehicle should compulsory contain number of wheels. How many wheels a vehicle has? I want to know. Public int get number of wheels. Get number of wheels. Can you please tell how many wheels my vehicle has? Return. Please respond. What the value I have to get? Respond, man. What the value I have to provide? How many values vehicle should return? Deepak, how you can conclude it with the 4? Because my vehicle may be bike, two-wheeler, maybe. How you can conclude it the 4? Can you please tell what I have to return? What I have to return? Ray, please respond. What is the value I have to return? Yes. No response. Why, man? Just some what value I have to return? Here the problem is, it is a varied Sayan Banerjee, it is the 5. How it is the 5, man? It is the 5. How it is the 5? Okay? Here we can't tell because it is varied from vehicle to vehicle. Okay? Still, sir, even you don't know about implementation, happily we can declare a method with the abstract modifier. Remember this one, sir. Even we don't know about implementation, still we can declare the method with abstract modifier. Remember, so such type of methods are nothing but abstract methods. Observe that very carefully about this one, sir. So sometimes we don't know about implementation, sir. Sometimes we don't know about implementation, still we can declare a method with the abstract modifier. Abstract method means only declaration but not the implementation. Abstract method means only declaration but not the implementation. Remember this one, sir. Who is the responsible to provide implementation? Child class is the responsible to provide implementation, right? So sometimes we don't know about implementation. Array, no problem. Happily you can declare that method. Happily we can declare that method. Okay, like that thing is possible with the abstract modifier. So simple word what you have to tell. Abstract method means the method not having implementation. Just such type of thing is by default considered as abstract method. Who is the responsible to provide implementation for that? Child class is the responsible to provide implementation, right? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Sir, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of abstract? Abstract means the method which is not having implementation, only declaration. Compulsory abstract method should end with abstract method declaration should end with semicolon. Abstract method declaration should end with semicolon. Make sure, sir. So which is having only declaration but not the implementation. Okay, like this, right? So it's very clear for you people, like, so once it is abstract, once it never talks about implementation, then automatically multiple modifiers we are not allowed to use, right? So for abstract methods, sir, which modifiers you are not allowed to use? You should not use private. You should not use private. You should not use private. Okay? You should not use final. You should not use a synchronizer. We should not use native. We should not use strict FOP. Are you getting? Sir, we should not use a static. Sir, all these modifiers not applicable for abstract methods. Remember this one. Sir, why these are not applicable for abstract methods? Just let me talk a bit briefly, but not required for the exam. Just aware. Sir, abstract method means, can you please tell? The method which is having only respond. The method which is having only Array, the method which is having only no response. Abstract method means the method which is having only declaration but not implementation. Who is the responsible to provide implementation? Who is the responsible to provide implementation? Child class. Child class. That's why for a child class, this abstract method should be visible. For the child class, abstract methods should be visible, right? Okay. So for the child classes, abstract methods should be visible. That's why abstract method should not be private. Remember that. Okay. So if it is the private, not visible to the child class, then how you can able to provide implementation? How you can able to provide implementation? That's why abstract method should not be private. Next, the abstract method should not be final, because the reason is, if it is the final, in the child class you can't override this method. To provide implementation, we should override. But if it is the final, you can't override. Overriding of abstract method should be required. That's why it is also invalid. Remember that. Next, for abstract method, do you know synchronizer keyword also not applicable? Synchronizer means implementation should be there, but abstract never talks about implementation, invalid. Native is also not applicable, because native means the methods which are already implemented in other languages like C or C++. That's why, sir, it is also not applicable. Strict FOP not applicable, static not applicable, right? So there is a big list of modifiers which are not allowed for abstract methods. Private is not allowed, final is not allowed, synchronized is not allowed, native is not allowed, strict FOP, static, like these things are not allowed, sir. But anyway, all these things are not required for our certification sake. Just aware the terminology, that's all. So what is abstract method? The method which is having only declaration but not implementation. Such type of methods are by default considered as abstract methods. Everyone can able to get the clarity. Yes, ma'am. So even we don't know about implementation, still can I declare that method or not? Yes. By using which modifier we can declare that method is abstract modifier, right? Okay. Now, sometimes we know what is abstract class. What is abstract class, right? So very simple. Abstract class means, so the class which is not fully implemented. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. Abstract class means the class which is not fully implemented, just partially implemented, sir. Are you getting? Just partially implemented, not full implementation, sir. Partially implemented. Such type of thing is by default considered as abstract class. Simple word, partially implemented class. Implemented class is nothing but abstract class. Suppose, assume that, sir, I want to construct one house. Assume that I want to construct some houses, sir. So some 10 floors house I want to construct. Then automatically what will happen? Sir, 5 to 6 floors already completed. 5 to 6 floors already completed, right? But still there are 4 to 5 floors we have to go for. So is it fully completed or partially completed? Partially completed. Just one day, 5 or 6 floors only completed. Still work is going on. Such type of thing is partially completed. Partially implemented class is nothing but abstract class. So suppose I'm taking a small example, sir. Assume that I'm taking one class, right? Class A. Assume that this class contain public void m1. Sir, observe a bit very carefully, sir. Public void m1. I have public void m2 is there, sir. Public void m2 is there. Sir, public void m3 is also there. M3 is also there. Why this class implemented all these things here? Because it implements some interface X. This X interface contain M1 is there, next M2 is there, next and after that M3 is there. Okay, like this. Interface X contain M1, M2, M3. Have you observed right now? Class A implements this. So now my question is it partially implemented or not? You respond. Is this class is partially implemented or not? Yes or no? Good. Excellent. Good. Your answers must be essential so that I can able to clarify. Still, if you are having any doubts, next whether your level of understanding to know, we should aware. Can you please tell? Can you please confirm? Is it fully implemented or partially implemented? Yes, ma'am. Fully implemented or partially implemented? Yeah. That is what the point you have to understand. This one is partially implemented only. Okay. Why I'm using the word partially implementation? Sir, if you have curly brace open and close, don't feel that it is fully implemented. It is fully implemented. Okay. So now, if I created an object, A is equal to new A. A is equal to new A dot m1 is there. I'm calling A dot m1. Can you please tell which response I'm going to get? Where money? What response I will get if I can create an object if I call m1 method? Are you getting what response I'm going to get? Nothing, because you didn't provide any body, man. Of course, curly braces are there, but you didn't provide any proper implementation. Such type of thing is nothing, man. Partial implementation. So partial implementation means don't feel always should contain only abstract method. Always should contain only abstract method. Abstract method should be there. No, even classes without having any proper implementation, such type of thing is still considered as partially implemented class only. This is the best example for adapter class concept. Correct. Because I'm implementing an interface only with empty implementation. Is nothing but that. So even though you provided implementation, but still it is not a complete implementation. It is a partial implementation only. Such type of classes are by default considered what? Sir, abstract classes. Because creating an object and calling a method meaningless. There is no use. They are declared this class as abstract. I hope you are in a position to understand this one. Yes, ma'am. Are you able to understand this? What is abstract class? The class which is not fully implemented. That class is called abstract class. Fully implemented means functionality must be required, man. Just only body is there. Okay, don't feel that. Body is there. Don't feel like that. So the class, partially implemented class, is by default considered as abstract class. Are you getting that? Okay. So this is what it means like this, right? Sir, like that. Yes, Saurav. General example of abstract class. How we can use the word? Sometimes, do you know what will happen is general. I mean general layman example or coding example. Layman example or coding example. Okay. Sometimes what will happen is, have you ever eaten Maggie? No. Yes, many times. Oh, excellent. Maggie. Do you know if you want to eat Maggie, what you have to do? You have to go to the shop, and then Maggie packets by default will be there. And then what we require to do? We have to cook, correct? We have to cook like. So now in this total process, you are not doing total Maggie preparation. 75 to 80% Maggie already prepared. Prepared one is available. Prepared one is already available in the shop in the form of some packet. Regarding you bought that, you are going to buy that, and you will come just ready-madely. You are going to boil water, and then you are going to keep that, and happily you can able to take. Can you observe that? Now that Maggie packet, what it contains, it is not immediately you can't eat. You require to do some extra work, then only completeness by default will be there. Are you getting? So it's not fully implemented, partially implemented. But luckily, 80% of implementation already completed. Just boil the water, and then sir make ready, boil the water, and then sir keep so just use cook, and happily you can able to eat, right? So the Maggie, whatever you are going to get, is not ready to use, is not ready to eat. So to make, if you want to eat, compulsory we require to do some extra activity. What is that? Is nothing but cooking. So I can use the word, it is partially implemented, not fully implemented. Saurav, are you able to understand? Yes, ma'am. Are you able to understand? Implementation is there, but not fully implemented, partially implemented. Are you getting partially implemented, right? So like, same way, suppose I want, yes, here just what I want to take is, I'm taking one college automation system. Now listen this one, college automation system. I want to implement, sir. In the 10 services are required. 10 services are required, sir. So update attendance or update marks. Okay. Like next, get marks information. If you want to get marks reports you can able to get. Next, set sir, get fee information. Get fee information. Update fee information. Like this, right? Now assume that update marks implemented properly. Proper implementation is there, sir. Proper implementation is there. Get the marks also. Proper implementation is there. Proper implementation is there, sir. But get the fee information, update fee information. Sorry, sir. I don't know. Accountant is the responsible for this activity. I don't know about implementation. Accountant is the responsible for this activity. These two things I don't know, sir. My accountant is going to take care. Have you observed, right? Now, can you please tell, is it fully implemented or partially implemented? Respond. Is it fully implemented or partially implemented? Partially implemented. Saurav, is it fully implemented or partially implemented? Yes. Partial, which is nothing but abstract class. Regarding, if any class which is partially implemented, not fully implemented, sir, such a type of class is nothing but considered as abstract class. Remember this one, partially implemented class. Implementation not complete. Even you provided implementation, you are feeling that it's not complete. Maybe in the child classes we require to do completeness. Such type of classes are by default considered what? Abstract classes. In a single word, you have to use abstract. Abstract class is nothing but like this, right? Yeah, we can use inheritance concept in abstract classes. Compulsory we should use inheritance. Otherwise, child class only, right? Otherwise, child class is the responsible to provide implementation, right? External keyboard must be there for the child class. Okay. So this is about the abstract class concept, right? So very simple. Abstract method. What is the meaning of abstract method? The method which has only declaration but not implementation. Such a type of method is nothing but abstract method. Next, the class which is having partial implementation but not the full implementation. Such a type of thing is nothing but one abstract class. Okay. Now, for abstract classes, we are not allowed to create object, because the reason for that is we can't create object for abstract class. What the reason is? If it is not complete, if the implementation is not complete, even you are calling M1, what response by default you are going to get? So that's why it is not going to provide full implementation. It's not going to provide full response. That's why for abstract classes, it is not at all possible to create an object. By mistake, if you are trying to create an object for abstract class, immediately you will get error. Any doubt? Okay. Now just observe that. Yeah. Saurav, yes, ma'am. Even you provided empty implementation, syntactically okay. But what is the use of that empty implementation? Saurabh Sharma. Can you please observe? Even you provided empty implementation, but what is the use of that empty implementation? Nothing. That's why I can use the word partial implementation only. Don't feel that abstract method is the partially implemented. Not only abstract method, having empty implementation is also okay. Having abstract partial implementation only, not fully. Okay. Now assume that I have one class is there, sir. I have one class is there. I thought that this class is not properly implemented. That's why I declare this class as abstract. I declare this class as abstract. If a class declared as abstract, we are not allowed to create an object for that class. Test T is equal to test like this. I'm taking. We are not allowed to create object for that class. Right? By mistake, if you are trying to take an object for that class, immediately we are going to get error. Test T is equal to new test. Test T is equal to new test. Observe that Java C test.java. Immediately compiler will ask, hey, sir, Durga, do you have pagal ho gaya? Pagal, what is the, because yeah, it is not fully implemented. You only telling, then how you can create an object for that? Immediately compiler will give left and right. Observe that. What is the problem here? Here you are going to get test is abstract, cannot be instantiated. Test is abstract, cannot be instantiated. You are not allowed to create object for this class because the problem here is it is not fully implemented. Are you getting right? So for abstract classes, instantiation is possible or not possible? Respond. For abstract classes, object creation is possible or not possible? Not possible. You can't create object. By mistake, if you are trying to create object, immediately error by default you are going to get such. Okay. Next point. Remember, next important points. This is about abstract classes story. Next important conclusion here is what is the different? What is the link between abstract method and abstract class? Okay, simple, sir. If a class contains at least one abstract method, if the class contains at least one abstract method, then compulsory we should declare that method as abstract. That class as abstract. Compulsory we should declare that class as abstract. Remember that. Are you getting? Are you able to understand? Okay, like this you people should aware clearly, right? Okay. So the important conclusion is very important, sir. If a class contains at least one abstract method, so contain at least one abstract method means that the class is not the full implementation, because at least one abstract method partial implementation only. We should declare that class as abstract. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? If the class contains at least one abstract method, then compulsory we should declare that class as abstract. The name itself indicates, right? Hey, this class contains abstract method, man. Not implemented method is there. That's why obviously this class is also partially implemented, not fully implemented. Declare the class as abstract. By mistake, if you are not declaring as class as abstract, immediately error by default we are going to get. If you want to observe that this is my class test. Assume that. Sir, I have one abstract, public abstract void m1 method is there, sir. Public abstract void m1 method is there. Now have a look once. Immediately compare a method we are going to get. Hey, your class contains one abstract method, but you didn't declare class as abstract. Immediately error by default we are going to get, sir. Have a look. Test is not abstract and does not override abstract method m1 in test. Test is not abstract and does not override abstract method m1 in test. This is the error by default we are going to get. Yes. Okay. So how you can solve this one is declare the class as abstract. That's all. This is the first point you should aware. If a class contains at least one abstract method, compulsory that the class should be declared as abstract. By mistake, if you are not declaring as abstract, immediately error by default you are going to get. Point number 1. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Okay. Now the next cinema, sir. Now the next cinema here result. Suppose I have one class is there, sir. I have one class is there. Public void m1 method. Sir, public void m2. So this class doesn't contain any abstract method. this class doesn't contain any abstract method. Still, can I declare this class as abstract? Please respond. Still, can I declare this class as abstract? Possible or not possible? Deepak, still, can I declare this class as abstract? Possible or not possible? Srinivas Rao, possible or not possible? Yes, I told already, I explained already this part. Sir, you have two methods, but no proper implementation. You are feeling that this implementation is not appropriate, not that much proper. Then immediately I declare this class as abstract, no problem at all. An abstract class can contain zero number of abstract methods also. An abstract class can contain zero number of abstract methods also. Remember this one, sir. So it can contain zero number of abstract methods also, perfectly acceptable. Okay. So now because I'm feeling that this is not proper implementation. Implementation is there, man, but not proper implementation. That's why. So I'm declaring the class as abstract. So abstract class can contain zero number of abstract methods also. Zero number of abstract methods also. So even the class doesn't contain any abstract method, still we can declare class as abstract, no problem at all. Any doubt? Okay. Now, sir, this is another point, right? Next, who is the responsible to provide implementation, proper implementation? Who is the responsible to provide proper implementation? Child class is the responsible. Correct or not? So compulsory, we should declare child class. Then only you can able to complete implementation. Child class is the responsible. If you want to create child class, compulsory this class should not be final. Correct or not? If this class is the final, then you can create child class. You can create child class. You can't, once you can't create child class means, you know what will happen here? So you can't provide implementation. If you want to create child class, this class should not be final. That's why if the class is abstract, you should not use final. If the class is final, we should not use abstract. Final abstract combination is always illegal. For classes, for methods also. Remember this one. Abstract method never be final. Final method never be abstract. Abstract class cannot be final. Final class cannot be abstract. Any doubt? Final abstract combination is illegal for classes, illegal for methods also. Okay, well. Now my requirement is take a bit very special care, sir. I have one class I'm taking, sir. Abstract class test I'm taking. Assume that abstract class test I'm taking, or abstract class P I'm taking, sir. This P class contain two methods are there. Public void M1, public void M2. So just what I want to take is, here assume that, okay, test only. Can you please observe, sir, all the people, whoever there in the session, all the people, can you please observe carefully? Can you please respond immediately? If I'm trying to declare, I'm trying to compile this class, is the code is going to compile or not? I'm trying to compile this one. Is it going to compile or not? Yes or no? Is it going to compile or not? No chance at all. No chance at all. Because the reason is, you are declaring a method without body. Compulsory you should declare this method as abstract. Okay. Now see, observe in what way compiler is going to respond. All cases I want to discuss 4 or 5. Abstract missing method body are declared as abstract. Okay, I'm declaring as abstract. Okay, like this. Okay, then the problem will be solved. No problem at all. Now I'm taking like this. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Observe that. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Now what is the problem? Oh, Saurabh Sharma, invalid. Now what is the problem? What is the problem? The problem is you are telling that it is abstract method. It is abstract method, but you are providing body. Abstract method declaration should end with the semicolon. Remember that. Abstract method declaration should end with the semicolon. Semicolon, right? Okay. So compulsory should end with the semicolon. Remember, if you are not taking semicolon, if you are not going to take, if you are not taking semicolon, but still we are declaring the method as abstract, we are going to get error saying abstract methods cannot have body. Are you getting that? What is that error, sir? Abstract methods cannot have body. This is the error by default we are going to get, sir. Regarding test is not abstract and does not override abstract method. Abstract methods cannot have a body. Remember that, right? Okay, that's all this is. So you can't, you should. Okay, well, I'm taking like this. Can you please tell? Oh, observe carefully. Is it valid or invalid? Everyone should respond. There are few members, why they are not responding always? So just listening or they are listening or not, I don't know. Just I'm seeing only 4 or 5 members response. What about remaining people? Badal Patel, are you there? Badal Patel, are you there? Hassan Khan, anyway, you are. Jyoti Prasad, Kavita, Kavita, are you there? Yeah, respond. I'm not seeing single yes or no also at least. Just use the fingers also so that you will get much clarity. Ravi Raju, are you there? Ravi Raju. Rizwan, Rizwan Muhammad, Rizwan, are you there? Okay. Sumit, yeah. Now take a bit very special care. Yeah, yes. Compulsory. Just keep on responding so that it is helpful. Yeah. Now take a bit very special care about this one, sir. Okay. Well, what is the if the class declared as abstract? If the class declared as abstract, sir, more Saurav, a bit confusion, maybe because you are not strong or you are not having complete idea about this. Just all these things are already there in our material. Just go through the material, each and every loophole by default you are going to get. Okay, don't worry. Even this video also will be placed in the drive after this session. Don't worry. Okay, can you please tell, is this class either valid or not? Yes, any response? Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. What is the problem here is, the problem is, if a class contains at least one abstract method, compulsory, we have to declare that a class is abstract. Compulsory, we have to declare that class as abstract. Okay, can you please have a look once? Observe that carefully. Test is not abstract and does not override abstract method M1 in test. Test is not abstract and does not override abstract method M1. You didn't provide implementation like. So the rule is very clear. If the class contains at least one abstract method, compulsory that the class should be declared as abstract. Okay. Now I'm taking this one as abstract. Can you please confirm? Is it valid or not? Oi? Is it valid or not? Yes, what is the problem? Yes, what is the problem? What is the problem, sir? Perfectly, it's going to be accepted. No issue at all. Yes, it's a valid, no problem at all. Now my question is, observe carefully. Now my question is, sir, there are two methods are there, M1 and M2. M1 and M2. Now next level, sir, next level. I want to class subtest, extends test, class subtest, extends test. Sir, now I'm taking public void M1 like this. Can you please confirm, is it valid or invalid? Respond. If I'm trying to compile, is it going to compile or not? Valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Hassan, yes. Jyoti, invalid. What is the problem is? The problem here is, if you are creating child class for the abstract, for each and every abstract method of the parent, we have to provide implementation. For each and every abstract method of the parent, we have to provide implementation. Otherwise, this class also will become partially implemented class. This class should be declared as abstract. Okay. So child class is the responsible to provide implementation for every abstract method of the parent class. For every abstract method of the parent class, child is the responsible, right? If the child unable to implement at least one abstract method, compulsory we have to declare parent class as abstract. Regarding compulsory, we should declare parent class as abstract. Have you observed, right? So then only it is a valid. By mistake, if I'm not taking this one as abstract, observe comparative method. Observe the comparative method. Subtest is not abstract and does not override abstract method M2. Boss, where is M2? Or otherwise declare this class as abstract like this. It is asking. Now let me take as abstract. Sorry. Now let me take as abstract. Sir, who is the responsible to provide implementation for M2? Yeah. Jyoti Prasad, just listen. Let me repeat again. Sir, let me repeat this point again. If we are creating child class for abstract class, test is abstract. For this test, I am creating child class subtest. If you are creating child class for abstract class, sir, every child class is the responsible to provide implementation for every abstract method of the parent class. So child class is the responsible to provide implementation for all abstract methods of the parent class. If you are unable to provide implementation for at least one method, best examples are, for M1 you provided implementation, but for M2 you didn't. In that case, compulsory we have to declare child class as abstract. Okay, compulsory we should declare child class as abstract, mandatory, right? Otherwise the code is not going to compile. Jyoti Prasad, are you able to understand? So child class is the responsible to provide implementation for every abstract method of the parent class. If the child class unable to provide implementation for at least one abstract method, then compulsory child class should be declared as abstract. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. Now in this case, who is the responsible to provide implementation for the M2 method? Who is the responsible to provide implementation for M2 method? Next level child class. Now I'm taking class sub test extends subtest. Okay. Now I'm taking public void M2 method. Now perfectly it is valid. Are you getting right? Perfectly this one is the valid. Yeah. Now parent provided two abstract method. One person one child provided implementation for M1 method. Next level child provided implementation for M2 method. Sir, now my question is, if any person want to call M1 or M2, he is responsible to create object for which class? He is responsible to create object for which class? Who is the responsible? Sub test. Remember, we should create object only for this class, and then you can call M1 and M2 method. By mistake, if I'm trying to create object, compile time error because it is abstract. By mistake, if I'm trying to create an object for this, sir, it is not possible because it is abstract. Okay, that's all. Next, 1 minute. Sumit Bhattacharya. We can declare abstract class without any child class. No problem, no problem. But the problem here is, yes, observe. This child class is not there. Up to this, is it valid or not? You respond, up to this, is it valid or not? Okay, Sumit, up to this, is it valid or not? I'm not doing any syntactical mistake, 100% pakka valid, no problem at all. Yes, because I'm not telling it is the fully implemented. Yes, I declared class as abstract. Okay, no problem, it is valid. Now the problem in this scenario is valid, even it is the valid. The problem in this scenario is, if you want to call this M1, how you can call M1? Are you getting? If you want to call this M1, how you can call M1? No way, because you should create an object, but you can't create object for this class, compulsory to use that. Compulsory we have to create child class. Are you getting? Create an object and then you can call M1 method and M2 method. Okay? So Sumit, still you have the doubt? Sumit. Okay, well, yeah. Jyoti Prasad. Sir, sub test declared M2 method. Then, sir, even I declared this M2. Syntactically, I met no problem at all, sir. But I'm not feeling it is proper implementation. Thoda implementation. Dummy busky implementation I did. I'm not feeling it's a proper implementation. Oh, declare class as abstract. Because it is the dummy busky implementation, right? Dummy implementation we did. Are you getting? I'm not feeling that it is full implementation. You have to decide. Hey, any user can call M2, no problem at all. You can able to get service. If you have that assurance, then remove this one. Sir, you are not confident on this implementation. Hey, someone is going to provide, man. Safe side, let me declare the class as abstract. Are you getting? Who is asking this out? Jyoti Prasad. Are you able to get? Yeah. Okay. So any class you can declare as abstract, no problem at all. Whether that class contains abstract method or not. If you feel implementation is not appropriate, declare the class as abstract, no issue at all. Someone is going to provide complete implementation on that class object only. The people are going to call the method. Okay. So let me repeat again the conclusions, so that you people can feel more comfortable. Sir, what is abstract method? The method which is having only declaration but not implementation. Such type of method is called abstract method. Abstract method declaration should answer with the semicolon. Remember, what is abstract class? Partially implemented class itself is nothing but abstract class. Partially implemented class itself is nothing but abstract class. Okay, not fully implemented, right? If a class contains at least one abstract method, compulsory we have to declare that a class as abstract because it is partially implemented. Next, if a class, even class doesn't contain any abstract method, still we can declare class as abstract. Means abstract class can contain 0 number of abstract methods, no problem at all. Next, child class is responsible to provide implementation for every abstract method of parent class. If the child unable to provide implementation for at least one abstract method, compulsory we should declare child class also as abstract. Compulsory we should declare child class also as abstract. Any doubt? Any doubt? Up to this? Clear, right? Okay. Now, sir, these are the stories. Now let me go for a small meaningful example so that you people can get much clarity about this terminology, right? Yes, what is the important? Just let me convert into executable code so that you people can feel more comfortable. I took already vehicle class, right? Assume that I took already vehicle class, right? Now, related to this vehicle class, I want to do a small activity, right? What is that activity? Yes, legend. Sir, vehicle contain one abstract method. That's why declare this class should be as abstract. Okay, abstract inside my test. I'm taking abstract. Now, who is the responsible to provide implementation for this? For this abstract method, child class. Sir, vehicle. How many wheels are there? We don't know that. That's why child is the responsible to provide implementation. Okay, what I'm trying to take here is, sir, class bus extends a vehicle. Class bus extends a vehicle. Public in get number of wheels. Public can get number of wheels. Return. Bus contain how many wheels? Respond, man. Bus contain how many wheels? 6 or 7. Bus contain 6 or 7. How many wheels are available, sir? 6 or 7. Sir, I'm taking 6 or 7 also. I'm taking 7 also. 7 means 6 wheels plus Stephanie also. I'm considering. Okay, class auto extends. Class auto extends vehicle. Class auto extends vehicle. Like this, I'm taking, sir. So if I can take like this, class auto extends vehicle. Yes, how many wheels are there? Public int get number of wheels. Public int get number of wheels like this. Return. Return. How many wheels? Respond, man. Bus has 7 wheels. 6 plus 1, 6 Stephanie. Auto having how many wheels? Good. 3 wheels. 3 wheels. Okay, like this. In my SCJP classes, I mean my offline sessions, usually I'm using, whenever I'm using the word return trace or Stephanie, like the people are going to ask, then my response here, auto wala is a very poor person, man. How is going to maintain Stephanie? Class test. I'm taking public static void main method, public static void main method, string array args. Are you getting that? Public static void main string array args. Like that. Now take a bit very special care, sir. Sir, my requirement is here abstract class is there. Bus class is implemented in its own style. Auto class is implemented in its own style. Now, bus B is equal to new bus. Bus B is equal to new bus. System.out.println. System.out.println be the get number of wheels. Get number of wheels. Like this I'm taking, sir. Similarly, auto A is equal to new auto. Auto A is equal to new auto. System dot out dot println A dot get number of wheels. Get number of wheels. Like this I'm taking, sir. Are you getting? Perfectly it is going to work out. Don't worry about that. Let me consider that. Yes, sir, if I can take Java test. But output by default we are going to get 7 followed by 3. Clear? Any doubt? Sir, a class contains at least one abstract method. Compulsory we should declare that class as abstract. Child classes are responsible to provide implementation. Bus class will provide implementation in its own style. Auto class is going to provide implementation in its own style. Okay, like this. Clear, right? What is abstract class? What is abstract method? Because what are the rules related to abstract class and abstract methods? You should have clarity, because for the exam this concept is very important. Okay, next, that's it. There ends our abstract modifier cinema. Next, let me go for next important terminology. So do you know public members? Public members like that. Member means what? Methods and variables. Members means methods and variables, right? It is called members, right? If a member declared as public, if a member declared as public, member means either method or variables are declared as the public, you can access that member from anywhere. Remember this one. We can access that member from anywhere, no problem at all. If a member declared as a public, we can access that member from anywhere. Okay, best example for you. Best example for you people, right? What is that example? Is listen carefully, sir. If a member declared as a public, then we can access that member from anywhere, no issue at all. Okay, like what it means, sir. Sir, I am taking package pack 1, package pack 1. Next, class A. Next, this class contain a public member, public methods are public void m1 method, public void m1 method, system dot out dot println, system dot out dot println, public void m1, sir, public method of A, public method of A. I'm taking, sir. Public method of A I'm taking. Sir, now what's my requirement? Now this is about what about our requirement, right? Okay, listen carefully about this one. Let me take B class. B class I'm taking. Sir, in the B class, okay, this is about my B package pack 2. Already we had package pack 2. Next, public class B, public class B, public static void main, string array args, A is equal to new A dot m1. Okay, anyway, even import statement also I'm writing. Import pack 1 dot A. Import pack 1 dot A I'm taking, sir. Can you please guide is the method is the public or not? Array public. If a method declared as the public, you can access that method from anywhere, because just now I told public method you can call from anywhere, right? That's why I'm taking, if a member is the public, method is the public, then I want to call from anywhere. Can you please tell either A is going to compile or not? Any problem with A class? Please respond. Any problem with A class? No. Happily it's going to compile, because it's not using anywhere else. Java C hyphen D dot A dot Java. Perfectly valid. Now, any problem with the B class? Ayo, any problem with the B class? I'm calling M1 public method. Problem is there with the B class? Yes. What is the problem? What is the problem? The problem is, listen this one. Even M1 method is the public, but the class is not public. Not public. Even M1 method is the public, but the class is not public. Okay? Then immediately we are going to get the error. So the conclusion here is, even though member is public, But if the class is not public, then you can't access that member from outside. You can't access that member from outside of the class, okay? Outside of the package. Remember this. So both the class and the member, both should be public. Then only it is acceptable, right? Okay, like, do you know, in Telugu we have one wonderful proverb is there. Demudu varamichina. What is that, Srinivas? Demudu varamichina, Pujari varamileda. Okay, what it means is God already he gave the word, I'm going to fulfill your wish, but there is one pujari will be there, right? I hope you people can able to understand my word. Pujari will be there, right? Who is going to do the puja? That person is not accepted. Yeah, Hari method is the public, man. Any person is allowed to call. Any person is allowed to call, but this class is not public. Then even if it is the public, there is no use of that. Remember, both the class and the member both should be public. Then only you are allowed to access. Are you getting right? So there is a problem with the B class. Observe that there is a problem with the B class. Let me compile. There is a problem with the B class. Now A is not public. A is not public in pack 1. Cannot be accessed from outside package. Cannot be accessed from outside package like that. Then I have to declare class as the public. If I declare class as the public, definitely it is going to work out, no problem at all. First I have to compile A class, right? First I have to compile A class because I changed A class, and then I have to compile B class. Then happily the code is going to be compiled, no problem. Java back to the B, happily it's going to run. Clear? Clear? Member is the public. Any person is allowed to access. But make sure from outside of the package, if you want to access, compulsory class should be declared as public. If the member and the class both are public, then you can access that member from anywhere. Okay, so what is the point here is, if even here, this is the conclusion, right? If a member means method or variable, if a member declared as public, if a member declared the public, then we can access that member from anywhere. Then we can access that member from anywhere, but the corresponding class should be visible. The corresponding class should be visible. That is before checking member visibility. Before checking member visibility, we should check class visibility. That's all. Any doubt regarding both member and class? Both are declared in the public, then only it is allowed to access from outside. Otherwise, okay, otherwise we can't access. So before checking member visibility, we should check first the class visibility. Class is visible, then member is also visible, then happily you are allowed to access. This is about public members. Next, default members. What is the meaning of default members, right? Very simple, sir. Default members means if we are not declaring any modifier, I'm not declaring any modifier, it is by default considered as default member. Default member means if you are not declaring any modifier, itself is the default. So default members, default methods can be accessible only. Please respond. Only in the default members can be accessible only in the. I forgot. Only in the. Son, default members can be accessible only in the same package. Default members can be accessible in the same package. Remember this one. Okay, outside of the package you can't access. Okay, within the same package, maybe same class, child class, non-child class, no problem. Within the same package, any person is allowed to access, okay, default members. Remember that. Next, private members. Can you please tell private default members should be accessible only in the same package, and hence default access is also known as package level access. Default access also known as package level access. Remember this one, package level access. Default access is also known as package level access. Next, what about private members? Private members, right? Okay, do you know? Very simple. Private members can be accessible only within the class. Only within the class. Within the class. So outside of the class you can't access. Can be accessible. Can be accessible only within the class. Only within the class. Within the class. Outside of the class cannot be accessed. Remember that, sir. You should access only within the current class only. Outside of the class, you should not allow to access. Such type of members are nothing but what? Private members. Private members are visible only within the class only. So the important conclusion you should have. Sir, variables. Variables are there. Data members. Outside person should not access data directly. So outside person, he is not allowed to access our data directly. That's why highly recommended to declare variables as private. Recommended modifier for variables is the private, right? In C language, the default modifier for variables is the private only. But unfortunately in Java default is there. But unfortunately in Python, public. By default every variable is the public in Python, different story. But in Java, recommended modifier for variables is always private. Next, highly recommended for methods. Method means service. Service means more number of people should be used. That's why highly recommended methods are declared as public. So the recommended modifier for methods is public. The recommended modifier for variables is private. Any doubt? Please respond. Up to this, not required to keep any explanation about this terminology. Okay? Next. Sir, for classes also public. Purushottam. For classes also recommended modifier is always public. For classes, class means classes. Highly recommended should be declared with the public. Okay, next, a bit very important terminology we have to discuss, right? What is that point? Is protected modifiers. Remember this one, a bit dangerous, sir. A bit dangerous point. Make sure you should aware. What is the meaning of protected? What it means? What is the meaning? What is the meaning of protected modifiers, right? Within the current package, anywhere you can access. Within the current package, anywhere you can access. But outside package, sir, within the, here observe carefully, don't get confused. Within the current package, within the current package, anywhere you can access. Anywhere you can access. But outside package, only in child classes. But outside package only in child classes. Remember this one, sir. Within the current package, anywhere you can access, but outside package only in child classes. Sir, within the current package, anywhere means this is something like a default. Within the current package, anywhere means default. Plus outside package only in child classes. Kids are nothing but child. Okay, can I use the word protected means default plus kids. Again, protected means default plus kids. Default means within the current package anywhere you can access, but outside package only in the child classes. Any doubt? Complete data by default is there on the screen. Remember that complete data by default will be there, is there already on the screen. Very important, sir. Within the current package, anywhere you can access protected members, but outside package only in the child classes we should access. Okay, like you should aware, sir. Okay, let me go for a small example about this protected modifier. A bit important, sir. Take special care. Can I continue? Yes. Okay. So now have a look once. What is that very important point I'm ready to talk, sir. Sir, here class A I'm taking. Here class A I'm taking. Next class B I'm taking, sir. Class B extends A. Class B extends A. Public class B extends A, sir. Now public static void main method string array args. Can you please tell in this example, observe carefully, sir. In this example, here how many, I mean, A is the parent class, B is the child class, but both the classes in pack 1 only. But both classes in the same package. Now A and B both are in the same package. Now here make sure happily we are allowed to access this protected method. Assume that the method is the protected method of A from pack 1. A from pack 1 like this, right? I'm taking. So now A is equal to new A dot m1. Acceptable or not? Please respond each and every person. Valid or not? Valid or not? Yes. Within the same package, you can access protected member from anywhere, either within the child or non-child. No problem at all. You can. Now B is equal to new B dot m1 I'm taking. Acceptable or not? B is equal to new B dot m1. Acceptable or not? Please respond, because parent class members, Srinivas Rao, parent class members by default available to the child class. Parent class members by default available to the child class because of inheritance property. Now, is it allowed or not? Allowed. Next, A1 is equal to new B. Parent class reference can be used to hold child object. Parent reference can be used to hold child object. Now A1 dot m1. Now A1 dot m1 like this I'm taking. Can you please, all these things will work or not? Respond. All these things are going to work or not? 100% pakka. Yes or no? Yes, perfectly it's going to work. Perfectly going to work, no doubt at all. No doubt. Now B class is available in the same package only. Now I have to run B class because B class contains main method. Java pack1 dot B. Protected method. 3 times it's working properly. No doubt at all. Sir, up to this clear? Protected member within the same package, you are allowed to access, no problem at all. Protected member within the same package, you are allowed to access, no issue at all. Okay, like 1 minute. Yeah, this line you are talking. Parent reference can be used to hold child object. Here, which is the parent? A class is the parent, B is the child object. By using that, you can call parent class method, no problem at all. M1 is already there in the parent. Okay, automatically you can call, no issue at all. Itself is acceptable. Inheritance properties are parent reference can be used to hold child object reference. By using that, you can call the methods available in the parent class acceptable. Okay, like that's why perfectly in all cases, yes, all the cases are going to work. Now my question is, M1 method is available in which class? Respond. I want to listen from you people. M1 method available in which class? A class. A is the parent or child? A is the parent or child? Parent. Which is the child class here? B is the child. B is the child. Now you are calling M1 on A. M1 on A. A is what type? Parent type. Parent type. Correct or not? Parent type. A is the parent type. You are calling M1 on parent reference in the first case. First case, parent reference. You are calling M1 on B. B is of B, child reference. No problem. What is the problem with that parent method? You can call on child object reference also. Here, parent reference you are asking. Okay? Well, so the conclusion is protected members are available within the current package anywhere. Within the current package anywhere, and you can access either by using parent reference or by using child reference. Either by using parent reference or by using child reference. Clear up to this, right? Now, what I'm going to take? Let me take this class inside B. Okay? Inside pack 2 cell. I'm taking this class as this class pack 2. Pack 2, right? Pack 2. Here, let me declare class as a public. Now observe. Now I'm trying to access from outside package. Now I'm trying to access from outside package because pack 2 B is available inside pack 2. Pack 2. Now, can you please tell all the three methods are going to be executed or not? Yes or no? Sorry, forget about that. First, is it possible to call M1 method from this location or not? Yes, you can call because protected methods from outside of the package, it is available in the child classes. B is already child class only. B is already child class only. Child class. So here have you remembered? Within the current package, anywhere you can access, but outside package only in child classes. So outside package, it is the child class only. Is it valid or not? Okay, forget about the first one. I want to divide piece by piece. First one, valid or invalid? First one, valid or invalid? Respond. Only first one. Only first one. Shaded part, valid. There is where money. What is your answer? Well, what about this one? Please respond all. Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Second one, valid or invalid? 100% pakka, valid. Last one, valid or not? Last one, okay. Well, within the current package, if you want to access protected members, we are not having any restrictions, perfectly allowed. But outside package, you can access protected members only in child classes. Restriction number 1, outside package only in child classes. Second restriction, we should use child reference only. We should use child class reference only. Child reference only. Observe that. We are not allowed to use parent reference to access protected members from outside package. Remember, by mistake, if you are trying to access protected members from outside package by using parent reference, immediately compartmented you are going to get. Are you able to understand? Now, can you please conclude among these things which are valid, which are invalid, sir? Parent reference cannot be used to access protected members from outside package. Remember, very, very important conclusion. Please respond. Which are valid, which are invalid? Now, valid cases, can you please tell now? Satish, Purushottam, Jyoti Prasad. Yes, excellent, excellent. Kavita, which are valid, which are invalid? Can you please confirm? Okay, only second one is valid. Only second one is valid. Are you getting that? Only second one is valid. All the remaining things are invalid because here you are calling M1 on A. A is parent reference. Here we are calling M1 on A1. A1 is parent reference. Are you getting? A1 is parent reference. That's why only itself is valid. The remaining two things are invalid. Remember, let me repeat again. Within the current package, we can access protected members anywhere, either by using parent reference, or by using child reference. Okay, we can access protected members from anywhere, either by using parent reference or by using child reference. But from outside package, we can access only in child classes, and we should use child reference only. Remember that. Regarding, we should use child reference only. That's why, sir, make sure you should aware that. Okay. Now, by mistake, if I'm taking like this, sir, first anyway it is the public. Let me compile first A class. Yes, compile. Let me compile first A class. Compile. Next, let me compile B class. Let me compile B class. I want to compile. But make sure, sir. Let me. Okay. Here, observe that. Compile time errors we are ready to get. Compile time errors we are going to get 2 times. Yes, A.M1, A1.M1. A.M1, A1.M1. Let me comment this. A.M1, A1.M1. Now, perfectly valid. Okay? Yeah, Java tag 2.p. So this is the dangerous point. Compulsory, you should have clarity for the exam sake. Remember this one, mandatory, right? Okay. So protected members from outside package you can access only in the child classes. We can access only in the child classes. Remember, and we should use only child reference. That's all, sir. Public, private, protected, default members. What is abstract modifier? Okay, what is public class and default class? That's all. These are the things related to modifiers concept required for our certification. Now we have to talk about interfaces concept. This is the concept what we require to discuss interfaces, right? Okay, but before that, highly recommended, better to practice these questions from the material. Yes, highly recommended these questions from the material. Regarding question bank with answers. Okay, just what is that? Java features. declarations and access modifiers. 57. Okay, declarations and access modifier. Import statement and package statement completed. Access modifiers, public, private, protected, default completed. Abstract already completed. Only remaining are interface. If any interface related questions are there, don't worry, we will discuss in detail. Okay, so just meanwhile, while coming to the next session, better to practice. If you are having any doubts, I will explain this terminology. Okay, just a small, not that much big number. Don't worry about that. Just only 8 questions are there. Just go through these things, right? But next and after that, happily we can go for interfaces concept. Okay, right, sir.